but you're not going to curse at the attorneys and be abusive towards the attorneys. You're not.
Judge Bryant, I'm a very respectable young man.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, but that's a very respectful attorney that I have had practicing in front of me for a number of years, and she's not ever in front of me requested to withdraw from a case. She's never in front of me requested for me to let her withdraw from a case. So all I can say is, this is my first time interacting with you. We're going to get you another attorney assigned to this case. But if that attorney tells me that you're being disrespectful and using profanity towards someone who is trying to represent you and make sure that your constitutional rights are protected, that's not going to go over well with me.
I'm having some difficulty with my client. I'm not sure what the court's position will be regarding a motion to withdraw. If the court would like, I can submit a written motion to withdraw. I'm going to defer to the court for guidance.
Yes, I would like a written motion to withdraw.
And Your Honor, I can complete that today and have that.
That means Mr. Evans is going to need counsel up. How did jail leave? Where did jail go? All right. Counsel, what's going to be the basis of your motion? Breakdown in the relationship?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And were you appointed or retained?
I was retained on this matter to represent him in the felony matter. And I conducted a preliminary examination, and the felony was dismissed in front of Judge Sabri. And since then, Judge, there's been a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship. Quite frankly, my client wants to curse at me, and that's very disrespectful, in addition to a failure to adhere to the terms and conditions as set forth in the 5-page written retainer agreement. With that, Judge, I am respectfully seeking to withdraw from this case with the court's permission.
Okay. Well, you know, I'll go ahead and grant the motion.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate this court. Thank you.
So prepare an order for me to sign and indicate, for the reasons stated on the record.
I will definitely do that, and I can forward the discovery to the new attorney.
All right. We'll let you know who it is.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Can the jail stop waving your hand? Stop waving your hand. I see you. And then let me just be clear, because I don't know what happened with you and the lawyer, but let's not let it happen with me and you and the judge. So the jail can unmute. All right. Mr. Evans, the lawyer said that you cursed at her. You cursed at your lawyer?
No, ma'am, I have an officer standing right here the whole time. I never even got a chance to speak to her.
No. I'm not talking about today. Let's not act like that. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about it just ever. So let me just be clear. Now the court is going to request that you get appointed an attorney, but you're not going to curse at the attorneys and be abusive towards the attorneys. You're not.
Judge Bryant, I'm a very respectable young man.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, but that's a very respectful attorney that I have had practicing in front of me for a number of years, and she's not ever in front of me requested to withdraw from a case. She's never in front of me requested for me to let her withdraw from a case. So all I can say is, this is my first time interacting with you. But that attorney has been before me on a number of occasions for the last 16 years that I've been on the bench. And all I'm telling you is, we're going to get you another attorney assigned to this case. But if that attorney tells me that you're being disrespectful and using profanity towards someone who is trying to represent you and make sure that your constitutional rights are protected, that's not going to go over well with me. I'm not saying that the attorney I don't know what happened. I didn't hold a hearing, Mr. Evans. All I'm telling you is that attorney has never asked for me to be removed from a case. And so I've granted her that, and I'm going to contact the Michigan Indigent Defense Council and have them appoint a lawyer for you. So I am going to adjourn this pretrial. Deputy.
Judge Bryant, can I, before you end the session, can I please allow me to say something at least, please?
Yeah, just 1 second. 1 second, Mr. Green.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Good morning. I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Deputy Shelton.
All right, Deputy Shelton. I just wanted to know, with respect to Mr. Evans, before I adjourn his case, he's not being held just on my case. I do understand he has a parole hold, correct?
That I'm aware of. He does have something else going on. I can verify the exact information if you want. If you give me 1 moment, you want me to do that?
Yes, please, because I just want to make sure I don't set him too far out if this is holding him. So yes.
Okay, give me 1 moment.
Okay, all right. Okay, yes, Mr. Evans, what would you like to tell the court?
Out of respect to you, Judge Bryant, I know how things make sense, but you don't know the exact scenario. Ms. Gray has done, a remarkable job for me during the case of my, during the terms of my case. We haven't had no issues. We just had issues communicating with each other. My last time speaking to her was April 5th. And when I've been trying to get her in contact with her, and the means of trying to get in contact with her, my first time getting in contact with her was like 4 days ago. And she switched the retainer agreement over to my mother. And upon doing that, they was in a conversation and she didn't know I was on the phone. And she started asking about her money, which we had a $3,500 agreement.
So look, I don't want you to tell me about the retainer agreement. I don't want you to tell me about that stuff. But
yes, ma'am.
Here's one of the things. So I don't know, because there's a lot that goes into retainer agreements, Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't know the particulars of the agreement that you had with Ms. Gray. So I don't know the particulars of that agreement. And
yes, ma'am.
And so those issues are not mine. So I am going to get you appointed an attorney. Unless, am I supposed to just appoint him to y'all, Mr. Moran?
I'm ready, willing, and able, Judge. I'd love to get them together with the opportunity.
Yeah, I think so, because
I would like to just move forward today if we can. Honestly, I'm ready to
so hold on, Mr. Evans. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you back in the breakout room, because this is not a sentencing. So I think it's just that. Yes, Deputy.
He does have the parole hold. That's it. That's always showing in our system as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Deputy.
You're welcome, ma'am.
All right. So, Mr. Evans, I'm going to send you back to breakout, and Mr. Murad, he'll be in there shortly. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I appreciate.
Oh, oops. He said he appreciated it.
I'll let him know.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut him off. Okay. So, for the record, again, I don't know if we were on the record, if I had actually caught the case, but Mr. Evans's attorney of record, Ms. Gray, did come on to the Zoom today, and she requested to be allowed to withdraw from the case. The court allowed the withdrawal and now have assigned the case to the misdemeanor and felony defender's office. Mr. Murad.
And Judge, we're prepared to proceed. Mr. Evans, was a pleasure to deal with regard to what we're doing today, Your Honor. This is a pretrial conference. I'm asking the matter to be set for final pretrial, Judge. I know that there was a felony exam held here. I'd like to order the transcript if we can. Your Honor, I'm hoping for the soonest final pretrial date we can get. I know the court is tight, but we're confident that we can get Mr. Evans home upon a favorable resolution. And for those reasons, Judge, I'm going to ask the court to consider setting the earliest final pretrial we can get Mr. Evans.
Court is going to continue a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Evans. I will continue to the final pretrial conference, but so first, Ms. Gray indicated that she would forward discovery So we will let Ms. Gray know to forward that discovery to the misdemeanor felony defender's office. Number two, if you're gonna order the transcript, that's gonna require at least 28 days for the transcript to be ordered. Did the complaining witness appear, wait a minute, what is he charged with? Oh, it's child abuse, never mind, okay. All right, so I will set that discovery can be received from the other attorney, but if she doesn't, I mean, I don't know if there's any video, Ms. Ritter, maybe you could just resend the discovery to the misdemeanor and felony defender's office.
Yes, Judge, there are videos associated with this case, and I can send that over, Judge, by the end of business day.
All right. Okay. Anything further with respect to Mr. Evans?
Briefly, Judge, if we're able to resolve this before that date, is there any way we could come and ask the court for another pretrial in the interim, if we have a resolution?
It's possible since he's in custody. You have to remind me though that he's in custody and that I'm assuming maybe his parole hold is because of this case.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you have to remind me because normally my answer is no, but.
Right. I'm gonna drive over there this afternoon, Judge. I'm gonna try to get a deviation request together and see what we can resolve in the interim of while we're waiting for this exam transcript.
Okay. All right, well then, unless we change it, we're all set until August 23rd.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. I'm gonna come see you later.
Okay, thank you, Judge Bryant.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a great day. Stay safe.